trapping.
What's up, fuckheads? Welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast. And if it's not your favorite podcast, it should be your favorite podcast. The After Party Hangover, tripod sessions, beer runs, whatever you want to call it. This is it. You got myself. You know, I'm the great Bretsky 99. Whoever would have thought that I would be hosting a podcast? But for me, they're both on my right, so I'll keep going from rightward on. I don't know what it looks like to you guys at home. So my first person on my right, the legendary, the creator, or not the creator, but the person who made APPW better than it ever was. The person who put all of us together and got the tripod going, got the After Party Hangover going, and put Jake in his place so much, so often, doing more work for the actual podcast than any of those fucks ever did. Mangria, Fueled, how are you doing, my friend?
Gentlemen, I look forward into talking nonsense and speaking wrestling with you. Reverse those.
And to his right, to my super far right, I don't know, whatever Mangria is doing.
You guys are down and left of me.
I have no idea. But for my person, whatever he is for you, you're going to know who it is because, well, I mean, A, he's the only other person left who hasn't been introduced. But he is the master of the BBC. And if you think that means something dirty, get your head out of the gutter and watch APPW. He is the master of the hashtag, decent hashtag. He is probably the most over member in all of APPW. And he is the third leg of this tripod. None other than Julius _Caesar. How are you doing, my friend?
Drinking this black is beautiful because I am, you motherfuckers, and enjoying my Saturday night with you two ignorant tricks talking about some wrestling and getting into some shit. You know it.
Well, also, we got to give up props for Caesar finally getting a light shine on his face. We can see his Walk with Elias shirt. Totally visible. Julius _Caesar this week.
Gotta promote.
Gaviti Adadot, represent.
Represent.
I got to have my Halloween October shirt right now.
It's
Jason,
not Halloween yet.
Or he's.
That's like 7 days away.
And now, let us talk about the inspiration for this show and the other spinoffs. I don't know about Bretsky's, but for the
definitely not the inspiration.
And the Still Real pregame, let us discuss Still Real After Party episode 129, the NSYNC reunion tour. Of course, Jake and Zanka are on a tangent after talking about Alexa Bliss's podcast. Sure. Jake is now Joey Fat One, and Zanka is Lance Bass. This whole theme of the episode is pretty fucking funny. They started out with Zanka saying that he has a friend nominated for a Grammy. And if you think about Zanka's friend stories, he's got a pretty wide range of friends. One nominated for a Grammy, one that helps him destroy fucking hotel rooms when he was in a band and shit. Like, this dude knows all kinds of people. And he brought all of us together as well. Bretsky or Caesar, do any of your friends have any awards of note?
Nah.
My mom won a Count Basie award, which is basically Count Basie is a theater program in New Jersey, and she directed a play, a musical in one of her a high school she used to teach at. She won an award for that. That's all I really got, though.
I do have a friend who's an actor, and he was like a guest role on an episode of Shameless.
Wow.
Ooh.
I do have another friend who is the head of IT for Goldman Sachs.
Jeez.
My future employee.
I thought for sure Caesar was going to say, yo, my homie won a trophy for a barbecue wings eating contest at Wild Wings.
What? I mean,
drinking the most beer.
I do have a friend who won second place in a real nigga contest because real niggas don't win shit. That's how much of a real nigga he is. I do have a friend that won that shit. I
want to know what that statue looks like.
Oh my God.
It's him with a blunt pumping a fat white bitch who's bent over while he's drinking a 40. That's literally what the statue looks like. I've seen it.
And
It's
of
live.
course,
It's live.
Zanka has to bless us with another Zankaism, this time about his crumb. It is now called his Alabama applesauce.
And he is white.
Big props to Zanka for giving us more vocabulary. Zanka for president. Are you guys going to vote?
I already told this in the chat. I wrote it in. I voted last Wednesday. There's a vote sticker around here, so I don't know where the fuck I
Retsky, are you going to write Zanka in for president?
I voted too early to invite Zank in. I wish I had waited until this episode aired, but I wasn't able to write Zank in, unfortunately. Damn, the damn USPS got to say, oh, you got to give it like a month in advance if you're out of state. So I didn't have time.
He's got a point.
Who should Zanka's running mate be?
Definitely not
Jake. What?
I mean, Zanka said, that's good shit. That's good shit.
In stereo, folks.
Oh,
in stereo.
In sync?
He did say he thought about that was insane. We'll play it. I'll give you that one. We'll play it. He did say he thought about making me his running mate at one point, and if he wanted the black vote, he would be smart and pick your boy, because I'd get him in that house.
I was thinking.
Well, frankly, go ahead.
I was thinking Carlito.
Latin vote.
Yeah.
Good shit. Latin vote.
Yep.
And if you want to get the handsome vote, then of course he has to go with the glorious partner and one half of the greatest tag team of all of professional wrestling, Robert Roode, who you can find every week
Nobody's
on Gavidia.
Nobody's voting for Canadian to get in the White House.
You know what's weird? I did the interview with Matthew J.H. and Sweet Nikki, and he said the exact same thing. He said Robert Roode. That is very weird.
Wait. Did you ask every single question?
Oh, please tell me you did.
Trust me. I did. I asked every single question.
When you said go ask questions.
Hey, dude, fuck this post. Whenever you post this, I'm sorry. Fuck that. I need to know when you post that interview and at what point in minutes did you start asking those questions? Because I'm going to listen to that first and then rewind.
Yep.
Dude, I have APPW's done. It's ready to upload. After Party Hangover, After Dark, ready to upload, and this. So I'm going to be up till about fucking 3 a.m. fucking uploading all this shit.
All right. So the other thing, I'm going to need your password to your YouTube account because I'm going to clean up all that shit. I'm going to put stuff in playlist and in order.
Yes.
So people don't. You see?
Yes, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, just give me the password and the email address. All I'm going to do is clean it up. I'm not going to delete anything. I just want to put like shit in order and playlist so that when people do go to the page, they can just look for after parties. They can just look for APPW. They can just look for fucking dumbass tripods and then beer runs and then
he just goes in and like edits it around so that he actually beat CBG the first time. He never lost a decent title.
I'm gonna buy a PS5 and then I'm angry. Send this one.
The phrase most uttered during that After Dark podcast was,
I'm a little worried to know what that is.
And Zanka again. And Zanka again. And Zanka again. And they just kept laughing every time I said that.
I mean, he doesn't get to ask questions much, and then I felt like this was the time that he had to unload.
Dude,
well, I was worried for them because when you said go ask questions, I went and I see Still Real that's like 15. I'm thinking the last time I remember that really happening was with me, and I'm like, oh, that was fucking horrible for my end. So I can only imagine how it was for those two. But yes, peak Zanka. You got peak Zanka on that podcast.
Peak Zanka, like he had nothing to do except ask questions.
So he was definitely taking a shit when he submitted all those too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, his hashtag was done wiping. One of his
I don't wash my hands when I pee, and I'm done wiping.
Oh man.
Hey gentlemen, did you guys know that there's crab and crab rangoon?
Who doesn't know that? It says fucking.
Well, hey guys, I was young, okay? I was young.
Don't start with this.
Jake does it to himself.
This motherfucker's almost worse than AEW Mark. He's almost worse than AEW Mark.
He does it to himself.
Hey,
I don't know why
that's
he
an
says
insult.
stuff like that.
That's a real insult, Cesar.
Your point? I said what I said.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying that is a real insult. Jake, I mean, he's not going to see this, but if you are watching, just know, step it up. Crab Ragu has crab. Wow.
First fucking word.
It's the first
What a
word.
world.
Man.
What a world.
What a word.
Oh, and they're talking about the Hell in the Cell predictions. Jake said he would shit his pants if El Gran Gordo cashes in on Drew or Randy to win the WWE title to stay on Raw with Tucky. I actually wouldn't mind that. That's kind of a unique situation they would get themselves in. But you know they wouldn't do it. They would not do that to Drew.
Oh,
They would
fuck
do
no.
it to Randy.
They wouldn't.
If
The
it
funny
does
part
happen.
is they would do it to Randy.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do it to Drew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no way they do that to Drew.
What I kind of thought of is that would be really funny. You know, those those stuffed or toy belts.
Yeah.
Is if El Gran Gordo cashes in the lunchbox on like some little kid in the front row with like one of those like stuffed belts that they have, and just wins that.
Yeah. So you remember that meme where it's like the guy who always says "change my mind" at the table?
Yeah.
And it was like fans who bring belts to WWE shows.
Oh, you
should
need to defend it.
Yeah.
Change my mind. Like, I think I sent that into the chat. Like, yo, imagine if like some guys in the front row with the fucking WWE belt, just like Drew, and El Gordo like just drags that guy over the top, puts him in the ring, whoops his ass, cashes in, and takes his belt.
I just hope they get someone else to actually play El Gran Gordo, and it turns out El Gran Gordo actually wasn't Otis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Find some other fat guy with a beard. It's awesome.
Jake.
Yeah, Jake.
Don't think he's tall enough. Don't think he's tall enough.
When
Yeah.
when talking about Guy Fieri's dick, Jake said it probably has frosted tips. That popped me. I thought that was funny.
You got his one line a month.
Zanka takes on Facebook Sean's question, and I think he did a pretty damn good job. He did a lot better job than Jake does, because Jake always goes, and then Zanka actually humored us, and did it right. But I love the idea. Oh, we already said that. Oh, and Jimmy Uso swapping with Jay and beating Roman at Hell in a Cell. That was kind of a cool idea too. But then the news story did come out though that Jimmy's going to be out till next year. But it could be a swerve. Could be a swerve. You can't really do everything on the
Swerve's house.
Would you guys like that idea? If they
that was kind of. Oh, so we're talking about a wrestling friend at work who I am trying to be a loyal 22 member. Working on. That's what we talked about. I was like, yo, how funny would it be if they did like some Bella fuck shit, where like it's Hell in a Cell, the cell's already down, like Jimmy's just like looking under the ring for some shit, and then like he just crawls under to get a table, but it's Jay who comes out, or even if Jay does win, like they do some fuck shit since they're twins, like Roman's like, yo, bring your bitch ass out here. I'm fighting you tonight. But it's like he sends Jimmy out instead of Jay. And Roman's like, yeah, I'm the champ now. No, motherfucker. You pinned Jimmy. Jay is the champion tonight because we're a team and we swapped the titles. So you just pinned some motherfucker who doesn't have the title. I still have the title. Like some fuck shit like that and keep it going for a while. But yeah, I mean, of course, the swerve would be good.
How... Oh, sorry, Brett. Go for it.
I mentioned this on the pregame I did with Andy, which you can go listen to now. But I don't know how clear. I didn't have a chance to listen to it. Apparently, my audio on for him was a little shoddy. I don't know if it came off like that. But I'll say it again here, just if you want to listen to it, or just if anyone doesn't listen to the pregame. The idea I had was that you remember back when Mick Foley or when Mankind they had the recording and The Rock beat him by playing the recording of I quit.
Yep.
Well, if somehow that happens, if there's some recording of Roman going I quit, something like that, and Jay pulls that, or Jimmy from the back plays it, and so it sounds like Roman quit, and then Jay wins, and Jay doesn't know because Jimmy did it, so Jay doesn't know. And
that'd be great.
And then Jay finds out, and Jay's like, "No, what the fuck are you doing? I want to beat him fair and square." And then eventually you have them to defend it in the next pay-per-view, and maybe this could lead to Jay turning heel on Jimmy, Jay joining forces with Roman. Then when Jimmy comes back, you can figure it out then. But I think that would be an interesting swerve for them as well to actually give, because all the reports are saying that they've changed the plan, that it was supposed to be a one-off with Jay, but it was such a hot feud that they kept it going. So I wouldn't put it out of reason for them to actually put the title on Jay, whether it's shady or not.
I would like that if like you said, like Jay wins because Jimmy plays the audio, and then Jay gets mad that Jimmy played the audio, and then Jimmy's like, "Well, fuck you, bro. I was trying to help you out," and then Jimmy just joins Roman instead of Jay being like, "I wanted to be him straight,"
Oh, okay.
and then Jimmy joins Roman to be like, "Yeah, man, this motherfucker crazy, man. Like, I tried to help him out."
A slight tweak, because you guys both have given me a little idea. Instead of him playing or recording, what if Roman's head was down like this, and Jay has a dead mic? He doesn't know it though, and he puts the dead mic to Roman's face, and Jimmy from fucking backstage has a live mic and he goes, "I quit.
Oh, so they coincide to steal.
Yeah. He puts a dead mic in front of Roman, but Jimmy's the one backstage with the live mic going, "I quit.
That is also good, and I would like that if they band together to be like, well, yeah, because I mean, I don't know if you guys, we don't really talk about SmackDown. They don't really talk about SmackDown.
Yeah.
So fuck it. So on SmackDown, yeah, Roman gave his consequences that they both would be out. So now he's like, yo, fuck this motherfucker. Like, he said quit, and he said, I told you there'd be consequences. So let's chop that together. Let's fuck over this bitch, and then let's get the title. We the tribal chief.
I like how he's gonna get the whole family to agree. Yeah, he's out of. They're out of the family anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna convince your father, who like birthed you, to be like, nah, fuck these two dudes over here. And
he quit in Hell in a Cell. He's out.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna say like loser leaves WWE or something, like that.
They just did that. They just did that with Sonya.
Loser leaves fucking the family. Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But
speaking of Sonya,
Roman still wants them to have a job. They just can't be in a family. So that's not quite heelish, because a heelish would put him out of a job. But like he still loves them. He still loves them. He's like, you can have a job to earn money, but you can't eat at the table at Thanksgiving. Y'all gotta have your own shit.
You have to eat at the kids' table.
Yeah. Can't eat at the Tribal Chiefs table.
Speaking of the loser leaves WWE and like Sonya Deville, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I think it was like this past week. I could be wrong though. Like, she posted a picture. Like, she's posting pictures and all that. One of her and Mandy, and she the caption. And I appreciated the effort. It's kind of funny. She goes in the caption like she's like, "Oh, hanging out," something like that, and then like spaces below parentheses. "Oh, by the way, Mandy and I made up, so we're friends again."
She knew she was gonna get shit if she didn't mention something like that. The fucking Vince McMahon be like,
Mandy, let me get a job back.
Well, back to the
dog, y'all hiring at WWE? Let me get a job, girl. Come on, you doing good? I'll go to SmackDown. I'll go to 205 Live. We lit.
205 Live.
This SRAP podcast was one of my favorite in a while. I was laughing throughout, and one of the segments that popped me the most, I will play for you guys right now.
Wow.
There's a lot to choose from. Okay, asshole, for not putting me on. I'm going to say it was the point of the podcast where you went on that racist rant, where you kept calling Julius_Caesar all the wrong names in the book. Horrible. And then you talked about the time you dosed, you're in college, so I'm guessing the little bit of a quiet Asian chick in the front row. You dosed her, and then you gave her the old fucking, the old fucking fish knuckles. Give her the old Cosby cocktail. You fucking started touching her organs with your fucking fingers. And then when she woke up, you were like, just kidding. It was all a bit from a podcast. Have Zanka on. That was my favorite part. The part where you were like, I'm going to have him on one day. And he's not going to get me canceled. And then maybe he'll apologize to the slow Asian chick in the front row in my class one day. Who knows? But no, I'm going to keep having on dudes who wear boy shorts and show too much of their fucking knees, while also wearing boat shoes and no socks. And that'll get fucking hits. And me. Get me on. Hashtag. That was the best asshole. That was the best part of the trial.
That, man, I had to sit down. I was laughing so hard at that.
Oh,
man.
my God.
Fuck.
My man. And then he even brought it up in a question for Nikki and 138.
Yep.
And fucking, I tagged Brunsky. I was like, yo, my man's is never letting this go. He's never letting this go.
Oh, God.
My man's is hot. He's hot, bro.
I was listening to that. Yeah, when it dropped, I was like just taking a walk around campus, and like I told you guys, like, I always go and listen to my question first, because I never know if I'm gonna have enough time to listen to the full thing. So I fast forward, I got to my question. I just hear Zanka going off. I was just dying laughing, like in the middle of like the street as I'm walking around listening. Oh man, well Zanka, I know Zanka listens eventually to these, unlike his co-host, but I did promise Julius Caesar the 26th spot because he wants to be double Mangria, and
That's a lot of weight.
I'm twice as funny though. I'm twice as funny. So, oh shit, Mangry, I never told you this. I was like, 26 is like my favorite number. When I played sports, I was always 26. And then when you were 13, I didn't know Jake was coming on, so I thought I would be second. So like when you were 13, I texted Bretsky at 14. I was like, yo, let me be 26 because I'm twice as funny as Mangria. So it'll be a weight test.
Hey, Cesar, did you hear that? Did you hear what Bretsky said? He says as soon as the SRAP podcast drops, he fast forwards to his question because he's got to hear his stuff first, and then the other stuff's filler.
Yeah.
The other stuff's filler.
It's all filler. I mean, everybody's got to stroke their own ego. I got to hear me first. The sad part is, I have never fast forwarded a podcast just to hear my question.
Yeah.
I know I've asked some dumbass shit, and my shit's all spelled wrong. And honestly, I spelled some things wrong on purpose and then just send it to see if they'll figure it out.
You did that to me with the fucking Sweet Nikki fucking question. I was like, what the fuck?
I literally spell shit just wrong enough to see if you can figure it out. And then I'll send it because I'm at work. So it's like 2 or 3 o'clock. And I was like, you know what? And especially with Jake. Because I'm like, you know what? Fuck Jake. So I capitalize the hashtags of every word with Zanka just to help him out in reading it. But with Jake, no, it's all lowercase. it's all lowercase.
Whenever I post on Facebook, I do the same thing. I always capitalize on Instagram and never on Facebook.
Instagram. I try to help Zanka out, but I'll throw in some fuck shit, and Zanka will be like, "What?" But like, especially the funny shit where he was like, "Jake Atlas." Oh, Jake Atlas. Oh no, never mind. Oh, it's not about me. Yeah, it's about. I was like, I'm gonna text Jake Atlas just to see what they'll fucking say, and like, he figured it out. He didn't disappoint me. He figured it out.
There were quite a few LOL lines for me. The one that will get us all canceled had to do with Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
That was funny. Minute 35. I'm not going to say it, but if you guys are curious, go to minute 35 and you'll find out for yourself. But the other lines were, you're dumb, I'm dumb, but we make smart. I like that line. He got all the pussy stank off my dick with me saying that.
Yeah, that was another one. That was another Bretsky special right there.
Yeah, there we go.
I always try to find that stuff, like the G Willikers shit. I always try to throw that in every now and then just to piss off Zanka because I know it's gonna like.
He's like, I've been virginized.
Bruh, shit was gold.
But I think the line I'm gonna settle on was when they were talking about Shotzi. Jake wanted Shotzi to dominate him. And Zanka said,
he just picked Shotsky all fucking 3 things. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Zanka said, she definitely shits her underwear and wipes it on your face. I love that line. And we're going to close out with Jake and his nonsense line of the episode. That might be a new thing. Mm-hmm. He has 0 interest in strip clubs, Cesar. What the fuck?
See, this is why we don't like Jake. Fuck that motherfucker. What? You don't like strip clubs? Why? Because you gotta stay up late? You gotta
spend money.
In your face?
There's no bathtubs.
There's no yeah. There's probably bathtubs in the back, but that's for the strippers. Bitch, who don't like titties and ass in their face?
Hold on. I don't want to put you on the spot, Bretsky. I know you're young, but have you they sell alcohol, so I don't think you have been. Have you been to a strip club yet?
Well, there's some that
there's some like 18 people.
I've been to the Grand Theft Auto 5 strip clubs, but no, not yet. I haven't.
My man.
That was such a revelation when I was like, 14. I'm like, oh fuck,
why is the car shaking?
What's happening? Are they dancing in that? No, no, I have not yet, but I know, especially being around New Hampshire, where they got the stuff they got like no laws in New Hampshire, so maybe I'll go to one with Zanka. I'll go to Zanka. Zanka's up in New Hampshire.
There you go.
Yeah.
21st birthday, go for it.
That'll be where the podcast is recorded in the strip club in New Hampshire.
From the strip club, from the VIP area.
Every time I went to a strip club, I have a story. So every time you go, you're going to have a story. It's just, it's going to be story material for you guys.
I've had a story from every strip club I've been to. I've been to like 7. I've got a story.
Well, Bretsky.
I've been to one recently where Kobe died, and the DJ stripper went spread eagle and made her hands like this over her pussy, and she said, "You got to shoot $1 bill in that shit and yell Kobe." The DJ yelled that shit from the movie.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Have they no shame?
Yo, motherfuckers was out here like shooting ones, bro. Shooting ones. See,
Caesar threw his onion ring.
I did. I almost threw the damn Corona. It was empty.
Well, Bretsky, I am now
just chucking a glass bottle at him.
I was trying to make the hoop, man. I was like, go for Kobe.
I am handing the hangover back to you. Take it from here. Gentleman, Bretsky.
Oh, gentleman, Angria, thank you for that gentlemanly handoff. And gentleman Caesar, thank you for being there so that gentleman Angria could gentlemanly give me that gentlemanly handoff. But first, gentlemanly. We're going to start the Wednesday night of wrestling review with AEW.
Oh, cool. I wrote it this way. I watched it this way.
Oh, perfect. So you kick off the night after the introduction. We kick off the night with Wardlow versus Jungle Boy. And everybody's least favorite accident, Marco Stunt is back on TV.
Bitch.
Jungle Boy right at the beginning slaps Wardlow for no fucking reason. And tries to start a fast-paced match, but Wardlow isn't having it. Everything he does, Wardlow just like, nah, fuck you. Jungle Boy goes for a plancha, but Wardlow catches him. But I took the abbreviation trend because I didn't feel like typing out Jungle Boy each time. So JB.
Oh yeah, me too.
Get on that shit. Get on that shit.
MBO.
I wrote JB.
Yes, so Jungle Boy goes for a plancha. Wardlow catches him. JB gets out of it, gets back to the apron, kicks Wardlow. Wardlow catches his Hurricane Rana attempt and just fucking flings him into the post. And commentary makes sure to let us know a bunch of times that the post is not rounded. It actually has a lot of weird angles, so it could hurt a lot more. Wardlow with just a couple of toss suplexes to JB in a row. Quote unquote from JR, a lot of people that I used to work for would have been all over Wardlow. Thanks for telling us that Vince loves big sweaty men, JR. None of us knew that. Wardlow with JR was pretty good tonight, over Wednesday night. Wardlow with a gut wrench powerbomb to JB, that's right. Tony, you're struggling to say La Dinner Debonair for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, one of my notes.
La Dinner Deb.
So my notes are all like JR and Skivo. I'm switching it up.
Yeah, we love it. Gotta keep it fresh. JB flips out of a powerbomb, but then Wardlow just fucking flattens him with a clothesline. JB uses strikes and knees to get away from Wardlow off the top rope. Then he hits a missile drop kick and a drop kick off the apron and a suicide dive, all when Wardlow's not looking. JB springboard, really cool looking springboard DDT to Wardlow. Wardlow, because of course he does, hits a kip up. JB reverses something or other into a top rope Hurricane Rana. Then it has a slightly botched backstabber, but still looked effective enough. Then Wardlow hits an F10 to JB from the outside into the ring. Then another F10 in the ring for the victory. In my opinion, this does really nothing good for Jungle Boy, but it doesn't matter because he's probably going to get a random TNT title shot somewhere down the line anyway because fuck the rankings. We'll go to Caesar first. What did you think about the opening contest?
Wait, Caesar. What do you write your notes on? I use a fucking spiral notebook, like an old school.
Yeah, I use a smaller notebook. I gotta get a bigger spiral.
Yeah.
So when I wrote notes, it took like fucking, 8 pages to write fucking notes. But since I'm back and I'm just writing like dumb funny shit, this is what I usually write my notes. It's a little short notepad. I got mad pages in it.
Bretsky, do you talk? Do you talk in your phone like, oh, Jungle Boy did a Hurricane Rana?
I
Type
have
it?
I pause it because I don't watch it live, so it's easier. Now if I just pause it if I need to type something extensive. But
Yeah.
I used to when I'm home, I will write on a notepad usually, but it's just easier because of the way my setup is at college. It's easier for me to type it on my phone just for comfort. So
Yeah, I don't write live. I always, even if I'm home Wednesday at 8, I'll like eat dinner or something and then start it at like 8:45 because I just don't want to watch commercials.
NXT,
And
NXT, I
and
do live, so I'm like, oh shit,
no, yeah,
and
no,
then AEW, I can pause it, and
yeah,
write.
no,
Pause it.
I give it both the same energy.
Yeah.
And I really, when I hosted, I wrote during the commercials.
Mhm.
And now with this, yeah, I don't write during the commercials. Fuck that. It's the commercial. Nobody cares.
I think if Cesar would have wrote live on the NXT, he wouldn't have caught that ref crawling away on the fucking floor.
I
Right.
would have. Yeah, I would have. But I was so hyped for that ref, and I was on vacation, and I saw that fucking ref. And no, actually, if I'd have written live, I'd have caught that ref, and I'd have been writing I'd have wrote 3 pages about that fucking ref.
He would have skipped the finish of the match and just did the whole essay on the ref.
yeah.
Yeah, why is this motherfucker out here? Like, I'd did a deep dive on the ref.
Oh man.
But for my review, yeah, no, this match was great. Jungle Boy looked good a lot during this match. Like I said, I think I said when we really did the tournament, if you really wanted to build somebody during this tournament, not just Kenny and Hangman, which we all think it's going to be, it should have been Wardlow. He had a great match. Jungle Boy looked good against a bigger opponent. I wrote that. Jungle Boy looked good. I think Skivone could not say debonair. Skivone tried twice. He was like, yeah, like dinner, but the dinner with he was like, the dinner with Jericho and MJF is later tonight. I swear I heard Excalibur laugh like a little bit, like he broke character and laughed. Jungle Boy. So my notes are all fucked up. You know, I was lit. Jungle Boy dives. I wrote War Dog every time instead of
War Dog.
Yeah, I wrote War Dog.
I think MJF said that once, and it just stuck with us.
It just stuck with us. The first F10 from outside inside I wrote was sloppy, because I think Jungle Boy grabbed the top rope, so it kind of like looked sloppy going in. But I was like, Jungle Boy's athletic as fuck. JR did mention that big man sell tickets. I've seen it. I've seen it. Oh, this man Wardlow, he's a big man, and big man sell tickets.
I couldn't tell if that was a shot or if that was like praise. I couldn't.
Yeah,
tell.
because then I have this note. JR said, "Oh yeah, Wardlow's won 8 of his last 9 matches. Wardlow's hot like March Madness. He's hot. He's winning like March Madness. He's going deep in the tournament." You say that next after barbecue sauce. Because I hope late dinner debonair they gonna have some barbecue sauce.
I also love the idea of people going deep in the tournament when it's like fucking 2 rounds and then the final.
It's 2 rounds. So yeah. Wardlow has won 8 of his 9 matches on Dark, not on fucking Dynamite Live, but on YouTube. Yeah, he's won 8 of his last 9 matches, and then he wins against Jungle Boy, and he's going deep. Sure, buddy. Whatever you say. But he said March Madness. It's October. Wardlow's got March Madness in October. There's 6 months in between. But it's all good.
It's negligible.
I mean, I still picked Wardlow to win this match because it's Jungle Boy. We all know Jungle Boy can take losses because Jurassic Express is hot for some reason.
Yeah, I think Wardlow needed this win. I think
Wardlow, but it's crazy because if you look at the stats, he's won 8 of his last 9. So why did he need this? But he's won 8 of his last 9 on Dark, while Jungle Boy is getting TV time every week. TV time is, we all know, essential. And now Wardlow's got Wardlow sold. He sold for Jungle Boy, which is good on him. And but he got a win over him. So obviously MJF and Wardlow better than Jungle Boy. And he moves on in the tournament against a big name player, which we'll get to later. So yeah, I like the match. I thought it was a good match, good opening one-on-one match, and I wasn't mad at it.
I agree. It was a good opener. Mangria, I think that a big part of why it was so good is because a certain little midget fuck didn't get involved. How happy were you that the only time we saw Marco Cunt was in the entrance ramp?
It was good. I'm looking over my notes right now, and I noticed that I mixed it. I said War Dog like 4 times and Wardlow like 6 times.
It's
Ward Dog.
It's the same amount of letters.
Nah, it's War Dog, bro. War Dog.
You guys covered most of it. The only thing that I'll say is we got to drop our line of the night, guys. Jungle Boy with a disrespectful slap.
Disrespect.
Slapped War Dog at the beginning of the match. And then, like you said, the squared off ring posts are not rounded. JR called him Jungle Jack Perry instead of Jungle Boy. Do you guys like Jungle Jack Perry better than Jungle Boy?
Yeah, way better.
I'm kind of conflicted. Like Jungle Boy.
Because he has a name. He has a name.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't.
I'm saying like at the beginning.
I know him as Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
Not Jungle Jack Perry.
If he turns heel, I think he should go with Jungle Jack Perry.
There we go. There we go.
You're right.
Yeah.
But other than that, the build up lariat that War Dog did, he like reached back and like slow motion
Yes.
like knocked his ass down. I like that. And then the last note, I was drunk, but this is truth. Get the fuck off my screen, you raggedy haired Skid Marco cunt fuck. Okay.
No, I will say I have used the disrespect in my vocabulary now.
I say it to my wife all the time. I
Yeah,
go, look at the disrespect.
So according to my question, to get myself over, because Bretsky got both his shit over, to my question to the Steel Real guys of which vernacular they put in their language. Oh, I say the disrespect all the time. Anytime somebody gets disrespect, I'm like, the disrespect.
Oh, man. Yes, speaking of disrespect and feeling disrespected, if you go to an Eddie Kingston promo that apparently he cut after the cameras went off last week, basically, yeah, I'm telling you, the only person I don't care about taking shots at WWE is Eddie Kingston because he makes it sound good and he's such a goddamn good promo.
The land of entertainers.
Yes, the land of entertainers is saying that Mox abandoned him for the land of sports entertainers, and while Mox worked for an entertainer, he made millions. He met his wife. Eddie's love for wrestling stabbed him in the back. He made nothing. And after this promo, after we watch this promo back, we are told that it's official. Full Gear, Eddie Kingston versus Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship in an I Quit match. I am fucking excited. Mangria, what do you think of this promo, and what do you think of this announcement for Full Gear?
The bitterness in Eddie Kingston, my God, it speaks volumes. But no, I love it. I love it's kind of weird to have an I Quit match because I don't want to see either of these guys say it. I don't want to hear Eddie Kingston go, "Yo, I quit," and I don't want Mox to go, "I quit, Renee." Like I don't want to hear either of these guys say it. But I'm intrigued. I'm gonna fork over the money like a fucking idiot, like I did for All Out. I cannot wait to see this. Is it gonna it will main event, right?
It has to.
It's got a main event.
It's either that or the Young Bucks one.
It's got to be this or Bucks.
Remember, the finals of the tournament will be Omega versus Hangman, right? Don't you think that should?
No.
The start.
No, watch.
Right?
It's gonna be finals, Bucks. This, I guarantee it.
Wow.
Or finals open.
It's gonna. Oh, no way they put the finals on the open.
That match is so big, dude. I don't know. The
no way they put Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks could open.
If they put Bucks FTR open, that's fucking crazy.
It might. Just to set the tone.
They might. No, I have a feeling that'll main event only because they just suck it to Vince of how tag teams can't main event.
No. Wait. We're all forgetting one major thing.
Cody versus fucking
yes.
Darby.
If you can't open, you close, and it's gonna be fucking
Cody Jarrett
opening, baby. See, Brett, what you think, Geppa? He beat me to it. But he
Well,
Yep.
since you asked me, Brett, about this match, I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit and mention Moxley's promo right after this.
Yes.
The one
Okay.
line that I wrote down: "I'll get my friend back, or I'll end you." Both of these guys are doing incredible promos right now. I think Moxley actually cares about this one. Moxley
Yeah.
actually cares about this. He probably told Tony Khan, "Hey, Skeeted Shirt, get over here. I want you to meet Eddie Kingston. One day we're gonna main event a pay-per-view." And I think this might be what it is right here. It's benefits to having friends. Moxley and Kingston are gonna burn the house down at Full Gear, and that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, in terms of the Mox promo, yeah, so like Mox is either gonna get his friend back or he's gonna end him. I personally, yeah, I love this. This is probably the most invested I've been in the world title picture for AEW since Jericho lost it. So I'm really excited for this build. I mean, I wouldn't even mind seeing Eddie win. So, and we'll see how the build goes, obviously, but I'm really looking forward to this match of Full Gear. Cesar, what do you have to say, whether about the Eddie promo from last week or the Mox promo, the news about it's an I Quit match? What do you got to say?
Nah, that Eddie promo was fucking missile last week. We all know Eddie's the best talker. No, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it was MJF. I'm scratching that, bro. MJF is 2. Jericho's 3. Eddie is fucking number 1 on the mic in AEW for me. Eddie fucking kills anytime there is a microphone in his presence.
What about
Or if he's
Sheeta?
Bitch, don't kill yourself. Literally, do it online right now.
Excuse
Literally,
me.
literally.
That match with
Yeah,
Sheeta.
literally, kill yourself. No, go get a knife. Go get
Do
a
it
knife.
on
Let me
camera,
watch
on
you.
camera.
On camera, let me watch you.
That'll get
First
the
of all,
views in.
hey,
That'll get the views.
Hey, we're gonna film this. Then I want you to get a knife and kill yourself and upload it at the same time right now. Yeah, like before you die out.
Sheeta is
With your
struggling with
last
two
breath, yeah.
languages, guys.
Yeah,
With your
Sheeta
last
is an
breath,
excellent
upload.
Don't you-
athlete. She
you
can
listen here, you
speak
Mark.
English.
Listen here, you Mark. Don't you dare dial 911 before you kill yourself on air. Okay, so Mangria can
I'm
post
killing
it.
myself. No.
Yeah. Fucking Mark. No, Eddie's the
Oh.
best on the mic, bitch. Eddie always kills on the mic, bro. And I'm not mad at his matches. His matches are good. They're methodical. He's got his shit. Even that promo he had, yeah, this is your world champion, John Moxley. I love this guy. He kills it. Yo, Pinta. Yo, Pinta. Ed, Ray. Yo, help him out. Even that last week shit. You helped the champ when he was going to get beat down from a roll-up just to fuck him up. I never tapped from this. Yeah, so of course it's an I Quit match. Two tough guys who don't quit. I mean, it's got. Here's where AEW has to go a little WWE. It's got to be some fuck shit. It's got to be some fuck shit.
Well, it's a
No.
no DQ, right?
Yeah.
No, it's an I Quit match.
So it's no DQ, so they can beat the shit out of each
Yeah,
other.
so they can do whatever they
Yeah,
want. Yeah,
I mean,
but
to be fair, they would have done that anyway because the refs don't really care. But it's official now.
Facts. But somebody has to say I quit. And these are two guys who, well, Eddie Kingston, that's his shit. Like, if you're a Fairweather fan, you don't know who Eddie Kingston is. He's like, yo, I never said I quit. I never lost that fucking battle royal. I fucking get in the ring. I do what I want. And then speaking of his vignette later, which we'll talk to, which I thought was better than Mox's. But no, Mox's vignette was fucking great. He had to be like, yeah, you were my friend. You're my brother. Yeah, I did what I had to do. Yeah, I found my wife. Yeah, but whatever. But yeah, I'm going to get my friend back or I'm going to fuck you up. And that's some street shit. Yeah, I'm going to get my friend back or I'm going to fuck you up. So yeah, somebody's going to get fucked up. And somebody's going to have to quit. Somebody's going to have to give up because they going to fucking go to war. Should this really be the main event? I don't think so.
Exactly.
The bigger story is kind of Bucks FTR, but I think this deserves main event because Mox has had a couple promos in a row where he said, everybody's ticket gets punched. I can't be the champ forever. So you just don't know who's going to be the next champ. FTR really just won those belts. We don't really, are we really expecting them to lose it?
No, They're not losing those belts.
But we really expect, like, come on. I mean, we've done these predictions. We expect Mox to lose almost. We're like, yo, MJF had a great promo. He's gonna win that belt. Yo, Murderhawk won that fucking that Rumble shit, and Murderhawk and Mox had a crazy shit in Japan. They're gonna redo that, but now Murderhawk's gonna take the title. Shit, Brian Cage is the machine. He's gonna whoop that ass.
You know, now that I think of it, I think the AEW championship match has ended every single pay-per-view. So it probably will.
No, it is not. Though when he fought MBL, that whatever that fuck shit was, the great cinematic thing, that ended the pay-per-view that time. It was MBL, then it was Inner Circle versus the Elite plus Matt Hardy.
The Stadium Stampede?
The Stadium Stampede.
Okay.
The match. Yeah. But so that's what I'm saying. Like, look, we keep expecting Mox to lose. But one of these times we're gonna be right. But we keep betting on the other guy. We can still be wrong. Mox can still win this. He already beat Eddie Kingston before. He can beat Eddie Kingston again. So, but Mox himself is keep saying, like, yeah, man, like, obviously your number gets called at one point. We all know this. I mean, Eddie Kingston's got the stable now, but I don't know, like, when Pac gets cleared to fucking come back and wrestle, are they going to go Death Triangle again? Is he going to sway them back from Eddie Kingston? Is he going to join Eddie Kingston? And maybe Pac gets that TNT title if Eddie Kingston has the heavyweight title. And then one of the other two tag teams get the tag team belts. Like, there's a lot on the table to discuss. And I don't know.
It looks like the booze. It looks like the booze is just now hitting Cesar.
Yes.
He's like, and then I don't know. Is it?
Bro, my brain is working. My brain's working, but ain't nobody really working. But I'm trying to future book this shit. But I'm drunk.
I wish I had a stamp, like a stamp made that said "fuck shit certified," because that's what that match is going to be. Some shit's gonna happen. Yeah.
Okay, you can make an Instagram post when it said "fuck shit certified."
Fuck shit certified.
Yeah, it's definitely "fuck shit certified." I don't know who's winning this match. I don't know what. Yeah, nobody knows where they're gonna go, bro. We don't expect Jon Moxley to win because he just keeps winning.
Yeah.
But like Cody Jarrett, he keeps winning.
Well, Cesar, you did mention people getting their ass kicked. Speaking of getting your ass kicked, up next we have Kenny Omega versus Sonny Kiss, because Sonny Kiss definitely deserves to be in the world title picture.
Of course.
New intro.
Joey Janela because he's got fucking Rona.
Yes. New intro for Kenny. Great intro for Kenny. The cleaner's back. They're talking about all of his accomplishments. Hot girls with brooms.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really cool intro. Really happy to see the cleaner out there now. Basically,
I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back.
I saw Cynic text this before I actually got to watch. I see. Is it bad of me just to tell Sonny Kiss to learn how to take a fucking knee? And then I saw it, and so Omega hits a knee that doesn't really hit. The V trigger kind of misses by a lot, and Sonny Kiss kind of crumpled. And then he hit the one-winged angel for the win in about a minute. I wrote that it lasted shorter than Jake lasts in a graveyard. And then randomly at the end, Kenny was showing sportsmanship to Sonny. I guess it just is like maybe he's being bipolar or schizophrenic or something like that. I don't know. But so since Cesar is currently draining the lizard, Mangria, what are your thoughts on this really quick match in the first round of the number one contender tournament?
Kenny's entrance lasted longer than the fucking match.
3 times as long. 3 times.
Entrance way longer than the match.
I wrote that down.
And that, like you said, well, this is when Justin Roberts reads off all of Kenny Omega's accomplishments. And this is where I'm thinking, is this why Cynic hates Justin Roberts, because he sent that. So he goes, man, I fucking hate Justin Roberts. Or he's like, oh no, it was Andy. Wasn't it Andy? He said,
It was either Andy or Cynic.
This is why I hate AEWs, because of Justin Roberts. This is why I thought he said that, because Justin Roberts, in one breath, lists all of fucking Kenny Omega's accomplishments. They had the girls sweeping with the fucking dollar store brooms. The cleaner returns, squashes Sonny, and like Bretsky said, he was showing sportsmanship like at the end. I think that was more sarcastic than genuine, because according to people I've talked to, the cleaner was a heel, right? The cleaner was a bad guy.
Yeah, the cleaner. No, in New Japan, the cleaner literally came in, fucked you up, got the win, and got out.
Okay.
But then he would talk shit like in the New Japan. You know, they have the interview after the match, like in the fucking
press conferences,
shit. Yeah, like a football conference, like back then, and like press conference, and the cleaner would talk shit about you back then. He would like, yeah, who the fuck was that guy? Yeah, I'm fucking Kenny the cleaner. I fucked him up. Yeah, I'm fucking Kenny. I keep winning. He would talk shit about you in the press conference, but he would just fuck you up in the ring. Yeah.
I think this didn't do any favors for Sonny Kiss, but whatever. Sonny, she could bounce back from this. Long career ahead of she. They'll be fine. Kenny Omega is setting up his cleaner character, which once again he's facing fucking. Well, I'll let Bretsky talk about that. But I look forward to what heel Kenny is going to do in the future.
Yes, indeed. Cesar, what did you think of this match that I told Mangria it lasted longer than Jake would last in a graveyard, but still not that long?
This entrance was like, it was the fucking blue fucking wave fucking Hawaiian surf shit. And then, Justin Roberts being a dick. There's a gnat around here. Sorry. Spot at the net. Fucking gnat.
I thought it was new music, but it wasn't. It was just a build-up.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was just some fucking build-up to the new music. And then two dumbass whores with brooms. And then Styx was like, yo, I need that new Kenny Omega entrance. And McGreer was like, with the whores? Yeah, I need the sweeping whores. And then, he comes out. Fuck this motherfucker, Justin Roberts. I swear he only busts his nut for the elite and the world champion. Like he doesn't say Hangman Adam Page's entrance any different. It's
Justin Roberts, you mean?
Well, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, fuck that asshole.
Gia!
Yeah.
He adds extra letters to John's name.
Yeah. Whoever wrote that, you are correct. Fuck that guy.
I didn't like when he did it with Cena, so I don't like it now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But Jericho, he's like the demo god, the champion, Chris. Man, shut the fuck up.
Don't forget about Tony Chimel and Rated R Superstar.
Yeah, it's all fuck shit. Fuck that hoe. But the entrance should not be longer than the match. Because Kenny fucking like shook Sonny Kiss's hand, bowed to him, hit him with a knee and a pin. Bitch, how is you coming out longer than the fucking match? Give that man some respect. Longer than the fucking match? Really? Come on, bro. Give him at least that much. Like, if you're gonna come out with this old cleaner fuck shit, don't take 20 minutes to get in the ring, 2 seconds on the match, win, and then get the fuck out.
The discussion of this has lasted 5 times longer than the actual fucking match.
If you want my actual notes, I will read them to you live. You on stage, nigga. 3 exclamation marks. Shit ending counter is at 4.
Oh yeah, what's what have you in your shit endings?
Yeah, no, that was number 4.
Well, who were the first 3?
NXT.
The first 3 were all AEW. Obviously.
Wait,
You want me-
is this continuing from last week?
Yeah, it's continuing from last
Oh,
week.
this is accumulative.
Yeah, it's accumulative. It's
Oh,
accumulative.
okay.
It's accumulative. Bitch, you want me to scroll back? I'll scroll back. It was AEW year-long.
No, we spent too much time on this match already. We can move
That's
on.
fair.
Exactly. We've talked about this match longer than it was, but no, the shit ending counter just keeps going up. So the AEW shit ending counter is at 4. This is number 4.
Caesar's like a bouncer at the club. He has the clicker. Whenever there's a shit ending, he clicks it.
The sad part is, I wrote it in my notes. It was like the shit ending counter is at 3. SEC. SEC's at 3. And then when I saw this match, it got added to 4. And JR said the champ is here. For some shit.
Oh,
never
man.
mind. Yeah. It was no. This is the next segment with Cody. That's what JR said it. But yeah, I wrote that down too. So
Yes.
the only notes for Sunny Kiss was they got 3 exclamation mark shit ending counter at 4.
God damn. So next Tony interviews Orange Cassidy backstage. I really didn't care. I think he was trying to be funny, but it really wasn't funny. Any of you guys have any comment on it?
JR's line. That was compelling, Tone.
Yeah. Yeah. Cesar, you got anything to say about that really great Orange Cassidy backstage interview?
Didn't even write anything down.
Perfect. Yes, so Dasha goes to interview Arn and Cody as they arrive in their limo. Cody Jarrett, speaking some truth, it's a light heavyweight company. I don't want to give Justin Roberts anything more to say, but I'm basically AEW's giant killer. That's kind of funny, but also I feel like I feel like Justin Roberts is going to start saying it now, and I don't like that.
They have their own beer?
Yeah, here. See, the reason why I still got an iPhone 11 is fuck 12. That's why.
Shots fired, Apple.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was the Cody
I got an Android
Jarrett.
anyway. So
That was the Cody Jarrett fuck shit. Cesar, I'll go to you first. Cody Jarrett interview. What do you think of this?
Man, fuck this whole Cody Jarrett. You know how I feel about Cody Jarrett. Yeah, Dasha asked him, "Oh, Cody, I felt like you put on. Everybody talking about you put on 14 pounds. Yeah, I had to fight these big boys in AEW. I'm the giant killer. Nigga, they only 6'5", 280. You 6'4", 215. You a soft ass bitch. You just wait late. You just eat salads.
You triggered Cesar. You triggered Cesar, Bretsky.
There it is.
Yeah. Your black wife got you eating salads, you punk ass bitch. You know what? Tell that bitch you want more chicken and watermelon. It's a cognac. Then you'd be up to 235, you punk ass motherfucker. Shit for you from the stove.
Oh,
you don't want to buy it. Punk ass Cody Jarrett. Fuck Cody Jarrett. Then this cracker got a Louis Vuitton bag. He pulled a Louis V bag out the trunk. He got a driver with a Louis V bag. I hate Cody Jarrett. Fucking hate Cody Helmsley. And fucking Cody Jarrett. And then JR got the nerve to say, well, the champ is here. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? You fucking taking some John Cena shit? You taking some Vince shit? Some fucking, we all know when we hear the champ is here. That's some Vince. John Cena, that's new WWE. That ain't old WWE. Might have been there when the champ was here. Maybe when he got his first run against JBL JR, you might have been there. I don't even know. Somebody fact check me. We don't fact check on the tripods because they don't fact check on SARP with they dumbass. But
hey, you don't go there for facts.
Exactly.
You don't go there for facts. And you know, you come here for facts, but I'm usually fucked up. So my facts are fucked up. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. But JR said the champ is here talking about black ass Cody Helmsley talking about he had a Louis bag and he put on 14 pounds to be a giant killer. Get the fuck out of here.
I wrote a line here. You guys got to tell me who said it. I wrote all swolled up. Who the fuck said that?
That was Arn. Arn said it,
Oh.
Arn.
and then
And he didn't have
Dasha
the Waffle
laughed.
House menu. He did not have the Waffle House menu when he said it. He said it in the streets at the trunk with Dasha. Why is Dasha at the trunk in the street? Dasha, get your ass inside the arena. Why the fuck you in the street? Talking to this fucking Cody Jarrett. I'm not performing tonight, so I just want to be a VP and do what I gotta do with these suits I had let out because I got 14 pounds. Shut the fuck up, Cody Jarrett. Fucking hate Cody Jarrett.
Breaking news: Cesar does not like Cody Jarrett. Nangria, do you have anything else you want to add to this discussion of the promo?
Besides all swole up, I wrote Cody. He was saying, "I'm practically AEW's Giant Killer." I said, "Don't look a Giant Killer. Get the fuck out of here with your butt." That's about it.
Oh man! Then we got a really good interview, an Eddie Kingston, I guess spotlight interview, whatever. Yeah. So, I mean, this is just great. Like Cesar said, it was better than Mox's, but Mox's was still great. Mangria, I'll go to you first again. What do you think of this interview, backstage segment, whatever you want to call it, with Eddie Kingston?
I wrote down, "I hate who I've become." Eddie Kingston, my God, he's on fire, man. This dude, I never even knew he existed. When he challenged Cody Jarrett for the TNT title, that was the first time I've ever seen him. And everything I've seen from him has been fucking gold. Cesar, I haven't seen the BTE where he cuts a promo on the Jolly Ranchers or
A
something.
fucking cookie,
I haven't seen that yet.
bitch.
Haven't seen it yet. But Eddie
Let's send it to you.
Kingston, gold on the
Let's send it.
mic, gold
Let's send it to you.
promos. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. They're making me care a lot about this with these backstage promos, the video vignettes. They're one-liners that I pick out one line and I write it down because it resonates with me. It's incredible. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Cesar, what do you think about this backstage segment?
Man, I can't get enough of Eddie Kingston talking. I mean, if somehow there were just matches in between, there was MJF talking shit and Eddie Kingston talking shit, that'd be the best Dynamite ever. Be the best Dynamite ever. I'm just saying. If Eddie Kingston fought MJF, it'd be the best promo shit ever. Ever.
It would be very entertaining.
It would.
But one of them needs to be the champ, so it would main event. That's all AEW cares about. Like if MJF would have won the title against Mox, and then the next challenger would be Eddie Kingston, fuck your life, bro. That shit would be so great, so great. I just need these guys to like feud it out. But yeah, Eddie Kingston, you can't say no wrong. You can't say no wrong.
So
That's
up
my man's.
next,
I got
we get
I got a
Eddie
ton
Kingston.
to say about this next match.
Eddie Kingston's boys, Penta versus Phoenix. Up next, Eddie Kingston coming out on commentary. I just like how both, I mean, obviously Penta and Phoenix have the same music, but they both have the same exact pyros. I thought that was pretty funny. Eddie tells a story about stabbing a kid in the face with a pen because he got hit in the head with a baseball bat. Holy shit. And I don't doubt that that's real. Phoenix hits a sweet elevated arm drag, and then Penta follows that up with a deep arm drag of his own. Counters galore from both men early on. Penta finally lands a really good kick, and then some brutal kicks to Phoenix. Both guys doing the deadliest move in professional wrestling, roll-ups. Eddie, a nice Eddie Kingston quote, "I like to call this the pissing contest where they chop each other." All right. So then there is a chopping contest between Penta and Phoenix, and there's some goddamn hard chops involved. Penta hits a super kick to Phoenix midair. Holy shit. Phoenix hits a top rope corkscrew dive to Penta on the outside. Penta avoiding Phoenix running on the top rope kick. So this is, again, the problem I mentioned before. I don't see picture-in-picture. So they brought up how Penta missed a chop and hit the post. But I wouldn't know because I don't fucking get picture-in-picture on demand, you motherfuckers.
There was no picture-in-picture.
I saw it. No, there's a picture-in-picture. I saw it.
On my end, there was no picture-in-picture. JR goes, and now what you guys are always anticipated, picture-in-picture. And then it just cut to like an Arby's commercial. I was like, what the fuck?
No. He went to chop that bitch, and Phoenix ducked, and he hit the fucking post.
Yeah, they showed the replay. Thankfully,
I saw it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. So then
Because you're on the
Penta.
West Coast, you bitch.
They didn't. I don't think it showed at all on any of the fucking pictures over here, except for NXT. NXT's picture showed.
No, all right.
Interesting.
I'll fucking say it in the chat again when you chop that fucking post.
No, they showed a replay of it.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, so Penta with a springboard sling blade looked really good.
Mhm.
Then Penta hits the enziguri to Phoenix on the top rope. This is where the match goes sour. Phoenix hits a top rope head scissors to Penta. Looks good, but I think Phoenix landed on his head or something like that, and he looked really dazed.
Yeah.
This is where the match kind of went downhill. It wasn't really as good. I mean, there were still really bright spots, but for these two, it wasn't as good as what you'd expect going forward. Phoenix counters the power bomb into a super kick. Penta kicks out at 2. Penta kicks out Phoenix's legs on the top rope. And then Phoenix, because he's a fucking madman, it's a top rope Spanish fly. Then Penta with a huge pop-up power bomb where you just flung Phoenix way up into the air. Massive pop-up power bomb. And then Phoenix counters something from Penta into an awesome misdirect destroyer for the win. Unfortunately, I mean, as you come to find out later on, Penta will be replacing Phoenix in the next round because of injury. Whether or not, I mean, I hope this is kayfabe or I hope this is minor. People are speculating this is going to lead to the breakup of Phoenix and Penta, where like Eddie Kingston is Penta's best friend, all that stuff. So we'll see where that goes. But I'll leave Mangria for last because I know how excited, how hyped we all were, especially you were for this match. So Cesar, what do you think of this match? What do you think of the outcome? And what do you think of this whole injury situation?
Dude, no, this match is fucking excellent. Angria, check your phone. I just sent you something.
I don't want to see that, Cesar. Put that away.
Dick pic for your bitch. That's the Eddie Kingston cookie promo.
Okay.
No, this match was fucking excellent. So when talking with my work friend, who is a smart mark like us, he's deep into some shit. So what he was saying to me about this is that when they were promised LAX, when they were promised to come to AEW, they were also promised singles runs.
Wait, you mean Lucha Bros?
Lucha Bros, yeah, Lucha Bros. Sorry, yeah. When the Lucha Bros, sorry, I said that. Lucha Bros were promised singles runs as well as if we need you to team up, we would use you that way. It's big names, but obviously in the first year they got some big names. So it was reported that like maybe Penta was gonna go over first and then Ray. And then like Ray was outshining Penta, but he was injury prone. Which fucking happened here. So they went back to Penta, which is what technically happened. They were worried about Ray because Ray's used to injury prone. And it seems like every time Ray is in a really big singles match, that's when he gets injured and he has to stay away for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And then so now they're like, man, we were really gonna put this like move on Penta to be by himself. But obviously Ray outshines him in the ring. And we get it. Somebody always outshines somebody. And, you want to have great matches and you want to have singles matches. And then sometimes in a tag team, if they don't want the tag team gold, they want to be single and they still have great matches. You have those guys. And it sucks because, like, Ray Phoenix versus Kenny would have been missile. But we really can't say that Penta versus Kenny is not going to be good as well. It's going to be great. It's going to be fucking awesome. But, yeah, I mean, it looks like the fans and everybody, like, even me, like, we think Ray Phoenix is better than Penta. Not to say Penta's not good. Penta's great. But, I mean, it is what it is. So, That's where I'm at. But I love both of those guys, and then as a team, they're great. I'm hoping Pac can get his dumb ass from fucking Europe back over here, and I actually want them to do more Death Triangle shit than I do them being single.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a fair point. Obviously, Phoenix, like when he was supposed to be in the casino ladder match, got hurt. So hopefully he's so good. Hopefully it doesn't hinder him much more. Hopefully this is minor if it's real, which it seems like it is.
It's real, but I heard it's minor. I heard it's minor as well.
Yeah, so that's good. And good luck to Phoenix. You're getting better. Mangria, while I go and grab a cold one of a can of Coke real quick, how about you go ahead and wax your wisdom, wax poetic about this matchup right here?
I'm trying to find what happened to Phoenix, but I cannot find the specifics of what happened to that dude. All I'm saying is
I thought you just said a head injury or something.
Abaddon was injured. She had a serious injury.
Wait, I thought that bitch was wrestling this week or something.
Maybe during the taping she got injured. It says right here,
sure.
Abaddon injured and hospitalized. Wow.
The fuck?
Man, that bitch ugly. Okay. Phoenix versus Penta L0M. I wrote names too long. He has way too much goddamn pyro. Eddie Kingston on commentary getting hostile with JR. I don't know about you, Cesar, because I love JR. When people get hostile with JR, I'm like, oh God, they're gonna put him through a table. They're gonna fucking make him kiss his ass. I get a little nervous when they start getting hostile with JR.
But it's Eddie Kingston. He's not gonna do anything out the ordinary.
I hope not.
Eddie Kingston is just no. Eddie Kingston talks tough, but he's not gonna beat up the commentator. He'll beat up people in the ring.
He goes, oh, watch your mouth, JR. Don't cut me off, JR.
Watch your mouth. Yeah, that's two.
I get a little nervous, like someone's about to attack my grandpa. I'm like, no, please don't do it, please. But Penta with an ankle lock, and then I wrote, these guys must know their every move. They're super familiar with each other. They faced off 1 billion times. They have a chop off. Phoenix with a tornado leapfrog off turnbuckle on the Penta on the outside. I don't know if Phoenix saw all of that, but it was sure pretty to look at. Penta, knowing his brother too well, trips up Phoenix on the ropes as Phoenix was about to do something cool. Commercial picture and pick, I put nope because I didn't get it. Penta chopped ring post because Phoenix moved. And remember, the ring posts are squared. Phoenix gets a head scissors onto Penta on top rope, lands on his fucking head. That was brutal. Then Penta with a leaping front reverse DDT. Phoenix top rope Spanish fly to Penta. He should just call himself Penta. What's wrong with that? Mm-hmm. Penta with a toss-up powerbomb to Phoenix. Penta fucks up Phoenix's right arm. Phoenix does win with the Destroyer. This match, like you guys said, it was great up until that scary accident when Phoenix landed on his goddamn head. I was happy that Phoenix won. I did a fist thing like at the end of Breakfast Club. I was like, yeah! And then turns out, he's injured. He needs to be replaced. But, yeah, I digress. I love the match. Phoenix, get better. Get well soon, buddy. Penta, you're up to bat. Don't disappoint.
I do have something to interject for you gentlemen. So I did take notes, like I said. I watched the match, but I also watched the other shit outside of the match. I do rewind back for that. They posted the Tuesday Dark winners and losers.
That's right.
During this match, I just want you to know. I actually wrote this down. During this match, Dark results. Colt Cabana won.
Boom, boom.
Jungle Boy won.
JB.
Yeah. Penta won.
El Cero M.
Yeah. And even who was the fourth motherfucker? I'm trying to think of the fourth motherfucker.
Sean Spears?
No, even Sunny Kiss won on Dark.
Really?
The four people, I think it was a Sunny Kiss Janela tag match that actually won. So it was either both. But Sonny Kiss, Janela, Colt, Penta. So it's 50-50 booking.
Hmm.
Everybody who lost on TV actually won on Dark. Just thought I'd bring that up for.
By the way, have either of you guys watched? I still have not watched one episode.
I have not watched one episode of Dark. Not one.
I always
episode
see
of
the
Dark.
AEW poster goes,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
we have 16 matches lined up for
Yeah.
you. AEW Dark. I'm like, oh,
It'll
that's,
be-
that's curious. And I go, no.
Yeah, it'll be 84 matches on Dark. I will not watch it. But when I saw it was during this match and it said Penta Zero M won on Dark. I actually rewound it and watched during that part. I watched all the Dark highlights. So everybody who lost on Dynamite Tuesday had a win on Dark. Had a win on Dark.
Flip it.
Yeah. Everybody who lost Thursday on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, everybody lost Wednesday on Dynamite. Like one Tuesday or Monday. I don't know when Dark is dropped. One on YouTube. So I was like, Why y'all 50-50 booking, crackers? Because
Actually, no, I was kidding.
yeah, bring it, Mark. Bring it. Yeah, what you got?
You know, on
Spin it,
last
Mark.
week's Dynamite.
Spin it, Mark. Spin it, Mark. I want the Marks to spin it. Like, how can you explain to me that everybody who lost went on Dark? They went on Dark technically the day before they went on Dynamite and lost. Yeah, I want the Marks to spin this shit, but they can't. They can't. I ain't even been on Twitter in a couple of days. They can't. Go ahead, Bresky. Where we at next, bro? Where we at next?
Well, speaking of things that even the Marks don't like.
Oh,
there's-
sorry. This was my free money match of the week. Cesar's free money match of the week was this.
Oh, Phoenix and Penta.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, this should have been on a pay-per-view. We should have paid to see this shit.
Yeah.
This was a free money match. I told you guys I'd be marking stuff free money match if I thought it was. If there's a pay-per-view soon, or I understand AEW has pay-per-views every 3 months, but Full Gear is like November 7th. It's like 2 weeks. Fuck that. This was a free money match. If the ending wouldn't have happened, if somebody would have got injured, fuck that. This is a free money match. You gave away this shit on free money. No pay-per-view. This is cable. So it's free money to me. This is a free money match. Cesar's free money match for AEW was this. Penta versus Rey Fenix. It was glorious. It was great. It was fucking some shit you needed to see. If you're a new wrestling fan or old wrestling fan, or if you're a smart mark or a toxic fuck like on Twitter, this was a free money match. Sorry, Bretsky. Now continue, please.
Yes, you're talking about Marks. I think one thing that Marks and regular viewers can agree that sucks is the way that Miro is being booked and Kip Sabian. And so we get a recap of last week's tag title match and the arcade getting destroyed. We figure out what whatever the fuck he named it, but it stands for something.
Alan.
Alan, yeah.
The Automated Linguistics Arcade Network.
Yes.
Of course. Because that's gonna sell merch. God, this is fucking stupid. Let's just move past this. Alex Marvez, everyone's favorite backstage interviewer, is interviewing Reynolds, Silver, and Colt Cabana. Boom,
Boom.
fucking John Silver fucking stealing the show as always. We're not your friend. But even though we're not your friend, we hope you win. That all then. And don't touch me. All that shit. John Silver is the GOAT. Andy did our intro last week, which or not for us. It was for us, right?
Yes.
That was great. That was really fucking funny. Do you guys have any notes on this backstage segment, or should we just move on?
He's all jacked up on Diet Mountain Dew, JR says.
Yeah, that was the first.
I got
the
some
first
JR
of like
quotes.
four. The first of like 4 times JR said that throughout the night.
All I got is JR quotes. All
right. Well, we move on. Colt Cabana has to get
Oh,
ready.
wait. I want to say JR mentioned the bracket after this match. He mentioned the bracket, and he mentioned that Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega are on separate sides. And then JR mentioned the bracket that this is the prelims. And he said, well, we have half of the bracket filled out, even though 3 of the 4 matches have happened.
Yep.
And Excalibur said, yeah, the only match left is blah. But JR was like, yeah, we have half of the bracket filled out. But only thing we have left is Hangman versus Colt. No, yeah, JR, half of the bracket is filled out. Yeah, barbecue sauce.
Yeah, so go to Colt Cabana versus Hangman Adam Page. Colt Cabana actually has Evil Uno in his corner. And then Hangman comes out. It's Pyro. Was a little bit late, looked like. And don't worry, Cesar, I got the nameplate for you. Entered the tournament via a series of drunken voicemails.
You know it.
Oh, man. So they started off pretty even match to start. Colt, Hangman was yelling at Colt, was running at Colt, and Colt just yelled "Stop!" and then Hangman stopped, which was pretty funny. Hangman taking control with some clotheslines and some chops. Then a running shooting star. Colt kicks out of it. Hangman hits a diving over the top rope crossbody to Colt on the outside. When you come back from commercial, I still have no clue what happened over the commercial, and now there's Mangria. Hangman hits a fallaway slam. Cabana with an elbow, the elbow pad, followed by a head scissors, which is interesting for Colt. Then he landed a bunch of right hands. Hangman catches Cabana midair, mid booty jump, and hits a German. Colt kicks out at 2. Hangman, for whatever reason, is taking long to get off the top rope. Colt pushes him off. He lands pretty hard on the apron as well before he hits the ground. Then Colt hits a diving splash off the apron to Page on the floor. Hangman moves to avoid the top rope splash inside the ring. Cabana ducks and avoids the buckshot lariat. Hangman avoids the Chicago skyline by moving himself onto the apron. Then he misses a buckshot. Then 3rd time's a charm. Right after this, he actually hits that buckshot lariat, wins the match. Cesar, what did you think of this match, and what do you think of the shocker that Hangman is moving on in the tournament?
Bro, took me by surprise. Twice. I had to wind it back just to make sure he won. Literally had to watch the whole match to make sure he won. But yeah, it was like Colt Cabana, he's got that elbow pad with the target on it. He hit Hangman with it like twice a night. You know it's special when he hits you with that target elbow. He said he's gonna do it for the Dark Order. I mean, John Silver was pumping up the fucking guns. You see these guns for Brody? Let's do it for Brody. Let's do it, Brody. Brody Lee. Brody Lee. Brody Lee. We all knew this shit was coming. We all knew this shit was going this way. No. Hangman put on a great match against Colt. Colt looked great. And Hangman looked great. The match was great. It wasn't no fuck shit, but shit it didn't count with Kenny. No, it was a great match. Way to put it off, drive it out. That Hangman's got to build himself into this match. Even though I think I told a friend at work, but I think that Hangman is going to win this tournament. And I think it's going to be his time to shine. I think it's going to be him to defeat Jon Moxley for the title. He was the one who fought Jericho. But they wanted to have a legend, an established guy like Jericho to hold the title. I think they want to think, other people can hold it. Mox held it for a long, long while, and I think now it's time for Hangman. It was a great match. I loved it. Mangria, do you have notes? What you got, player?
I'm looking at my notes, and I can tell when I'm getting drunker and drunker. And I remember
I saw you laughing when you flipped the page, and I was like,
Yep.
I don't know what this
I took a
motherfucker's laughing
picture.
at.
I was so, dude, I was fucking lit. I wrote down Dr. Britt Baker DMD, and I was so pleased with how I wrote it. I took a picture of it, and I almost sent it to the tripod chat. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I don't know why I was so proud of the fucking way I wrote it.
It's like a little kid, like a little kid from elementary school coming home after they do the cursive lesson in class, going like, "Dad, look!"
I was like,
I
wrote
wrote
it with
T.
respect.
Yeah, he's like, I wrote this shit.
No, but yeah, Evil Uno is out for moral support. Keep your eye on Uno during this match for humorous reactions that pop me every time. He kept going,
Yep.
like that the whole time. Colt's elbow is his best weapon. Colt is hungry to be relevant in AEW, JR says. The crowd chants, "Cowboy stuff, cowboy stuff." I wrote down, "Fuck shit, Tony Khan." Because, it's cowboy shit. Come on now. Colt shoves Hangman off the top.
You can't cuss at an AEW show. You can't cuss. So fuck that shit.
Hangman hits ring apron on the way down. Ouch. Colt hits running splash off of apron onto Hangman on the outside. Hangman wins with buckshot lariats. The Dark Order in rare form comes out checking on Colt. They carry him out. They help him out. They don't really do that when one of their Dark Order members lose because, Brody Lee comes out. Oh, excuse me. MBL comes out and
MBL, of course.
There we go, you son of a bitch.
So it was weird that MBL wasn't even on the show, but yeah, decent match. Colt Cabana, good showing, but we all knew what was going to happen. Oh, by the way, my favorite move of Colt Cabana is his Superman pin when he jumps.
Yeah.
He jumps and hooks the legs. That's my favorite move.
That's my favorite shit, too.
Boom, boom, Colt Cabana.
Colt Cabana.
Boom, boom, Colt Cabana.
Colt Cabana.
You know what? I'm going to take a picture of this and send it to you right now.
Oh, show it to the camera. Show it to the camera.
Oh, okay.
That's bad, bitch. Show it to the camera, you bitch.
Let's see. Look at that.
Britt Baker. That says Britt Baker DMD. With Reba.
Look at that handwriting.
It's all backwards.
No, it showed up. It showed up.
Oh, it did on your side?
Yeah.
Really?
All it said was Britt Baker DMD.
I saw a doctor.
That's all I care about.
It's not in reverse? Is it in reverse?
No, it was right. It was like medium rare.
Hey, Mangria.
I see medium rare. There we go.
Yeah,
scroll up. Scroll up. Demo God, scroll up.
Ratings, they both
God.
start.
Dinner, debonair, scroll up. Team Taz, scroll up. Weird Sammy, scroll up.
He's not
Colt is
scrolling,
hungry.
you damn millennial. He's not
It's going to hit the
scrolling.
keyboard.
All right. Colt is hungry. All I saw was Colt is hungry.
Oh, yeah, Colt is hungry to be relevant in AEW.
Yeah,
What a
that's
great
what
line.
was on the screen.
JR with the disrespect.
Disrespect.
Oh, man. Speaking of stuff that we're excited to see, promo of Sammy Guevara burning some more Matt Hardy shit. Yay. We'll get to that later. That comes back.
Again while you talk about that.
So then Team Taz comes out because we'll talk about Sammy Guevara and Matt Hardy later when it comes up. Team Taz comes out, promo on stage. Taz basically channeling everyone else who's not an AEW mark, complaining that Darby's getting a title shot, and how honestly Tony Khan's the bad guy there because he basically is like, yeah, I saw Tony Khan, and Tony told me that if Ricky Starks had won, then Ricky Starks would be getting the title shot. And I'm thinking, then why didn't you fucking call it a number one contender match? And that's A. B, why was that a number one contender match? They've been nowhere near the TNT title. But whatever, it's AEW. You can't expect there to be logic a lot of the time, especially when it comes to Tony Khan. Yeah, so then Ricky Starks is saying like how he's gonna put Darby Allin in the grave, and they're all doing their poses. Mangria, what'd you think of this Team Taz promo?
This was so pointless. I just wrote Team Taz on ramp bitching and whining because I want to get to the dinner debonair. Oh, Cesar's gone, man. Cesar is gone. Get them Snyders, Cesar. Get them Snyders. Get 2 handfuls of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's pizza downstairs.
Oh,
But-
what kind? What kind?
Oh, pepperoni with Papa John's. The sauce.
Is it good? Is it really good, Papa John's?
No, it's not.
No, okay.
It's fucking.
I've never had. We don't have a Papa John's near me, but
Yeah,
when I
don't
see
get
the
it.
I'm
commercial,
on the West Coast. It's
I see the
crazy.
fucking commercial like 50 times during wrestling. We don't have a fucking Papa John's. I was like, oh, thanks.
It's cheap.
I can't believe you're not getting Domino's, Caesar. That's
Why would I
the
get
ultimate drunk
Domino's?
pizza. That's the drunk pizza.
Domino's is hella cheap. Domino's is cardboard. Fucking Papa John's is like UPS boxes. Like it's fucking.
Well, the bottom of the barrel is Little Caesars. That's like welfare pizza.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
no, that's
little
definitely
Little Caesars. Little Caesars.
Little Caesars is definitely welfare pizza. It's welfare pizza like fuck. But speaking of which, if we're talking about Team Taz,
Yes, of course.
Ricky, the fabulous Ricky Starks is still hating on Darby. I got a hot take, gentlemen. I have a couple hot takes.
You?
This is my hot take for AEW. I think, well, we all know that Cody's going to win this match against Orange Cassidy and go fucking full gear with Darby Allin. And Darby Allin's never defeated Cody, and motherfuckers are thinking Darby Allin's going to fucking win this match against Cody. Nope. I think Ricky Starks is going to interfere. Keep Darby Allin 0-4 against Cody, and that will spark off the Darby Allin Ricky Starks official like feud. Because Darby Allin keeps getting injured in these dumbass matches. He keeps getting injured for real, but this will have the feud where like Ricky Starks will interfere, then they'll have a jank, and Ricky Starks will win, and they'll have the blow off, and then Darby will go into prominence. Maybe the TNT title, maybe, I don't know. But I think this whatever match at Full Gear, Ricky Starks will win a feud, Cody will still win. Because Cody mentioned this when he got the Louis bag out the car. I have champion's advantage. He's got to beat me in the ring. So Ricky Starks will interfere, I think, in this Full Gear match, and then whatever.
Well, plus Cody is swolled.
Swole.
Yeah, he is. He's got 14 extra pounds. 14 extra pounds. He's swole. He's a giant killer, even though Darby's small.
Well, it is time to talk about the greatest thing in the history of ever. Le Dinner Debonair.
Oh, shit.
So, wow, I don't even know what I watched. MJF was abusing the waitress about the wine in her name. It's Velma or Thelma. I see you're enjoying the wine. Well, that's a stretch. Jericho and MJF keep bringing down the steak temperature. It goes from well done, medium well, medium rare, to blue rare.
Yep.
The ratings ruler has about as much a chance of getting over as Orange Cassidy at the same time. Oh my God, it's a fucking musical. I have no words for what I just watched. Holy shit, the stakes are super rare. Give MJF and Jericho all of the awards. They sang Mangria. Did you expect this? And what did you think of it? Because this is a whole fucking thing that I loved it, but this is a whole fucking thing.
I said I had partaken in some alcoholic beverages throughout the night, especially when watching this. After I got done watching this, I hopped on Instagram and I messaged Zanka immediately. Jericho and MJF are providing entertainment we've never seen in wrestling. And Zanka responds with, that musical was awful and awesome. Ha 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 ha. And I said, that's why we watch. I got to give Jericho, just when you think he can't do something original, he comes around and does something original again. Like he did the Inner Circle Bunch, the Brady Bunch thing. He did the cell phone vid where everyone was punching and then pulling away and stuff. And now something like this, I mean, it's awesome. He just keeps doing more and more original stuff that you would never, ever think about happening in professional wrestling. And at first I was like, are these fucking idiots lip syncing? I was like, what the fuck is this? But then I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the medium rare Caesar, that was my note. I put medium rare is the only way to go when you eat a steak. Because they kept, like you said, Bretsky, 20-ounce steak, well done, with a baked potato. Jericho. 20-ounce steak, medium well with the baked potato. Medium, instead, nope, wants it blue, extra bloody. Ratings ruler will not get over. And yeah, that's all my notes. I loved it. I loved every second of it. I can't wait to see what Jericho thinks of next. God damn, WWE's dumb for letting Jericho go.
Yeah. Cesar, we also find out in this segment that next week there's going to be an Inner Circle Town Hall to decide if MJF can join. What do you think of the Town Hall? But more importantly than that, though that dinner debonair, as Tony Schiavone so eloquently. Skivone. What did you think of this? And were you drunk when you watched this? Were you sober? What was going through your mind?
No. Your boy was lit.
That's not the Caesar I know. No.
This was enjoyable, just as the Fellowship of Friendship was when he was tagging with Kevin Owens.
The Festival of Friendship, sir.
Festival. Oh yeah, there we go. See. I got somebody call me on it. This was great.
I thought you were going to say the Fellowship of the Ring. I'm like, is he going Lord of the Rings on us?
This was some sports entertainment. This was the most WWE I've seen at AEW, if I've ever seen in my life. This was great. They went up each other on the steak tip to rare to blue. Either they weren't going to eat it. You know they weren't going to eat it. MJF can sing. He's got some vocal cords.
The choir boy.
What? Yeah. Should we take it? Hey, okay, Chris. One more time. Should we take it from the top? No, the bottom. Cody Rhodes. And then they go back into the. Oh, they jabbed it every face in the song, which was great. The dancing bitches. Oh my god. This I was, as Zanka put it earlier today in the chat, in the APBW chat, just caught up on the trip session. I was sports entertained. You gentlemen can take that how you want. The sheriff was highly sports entertained of our podcast. I was highly sports. Yeah.
Thank God the sheriff listens. I'm so glad he listens.
Yeah.
Which is why we're having, we know if anybody's going to listen, it's going to be the fucking sheriff.
Yeah.
Not that fruit Jake who has bad opinions.
Boo. Boo, Jake. Boo.
I was sports entertained by this shit. I watched it like 3 times on YouTube. I was like, these crackers did not just like break out in song. I was like, these crackers ain't no breakout in song. And then I kept watching. I was horrified, horrified, stupefied. And I kept watching. And it was great. It was great. This was sports entertainment at its finest.
Could you guys have guessed in 100 years that this is what the dinner debonair was going to be?
No.
Because as soon as we saw Jericho and MJF sitting in a mock shitty restaurant, I was like, oh my God, they're going WWE on us with the mock shitty restaurant.
But the sad part is
it took a turn.
No. The sad part is they started singing, and I was like, they're going WWE on us. But then MJF could sing, and it was like, because I listened to the lyrics. It was a great diss to the faces, but I was like, this is some WWE shit. But I'm sports entertained.
How much were the royalties for a Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. song, by the way?
Sing that shit. Sing that shit. Get it, bitch. Get it.
Well, as we said, there's going to be the town hall next week, but we get back-to-back good shit. Just like last week when we had MJF
Such
and
good
Inner Circle.
Such
good
good
shit. We had Inner Circle and MJF last week, followed immediately by the Good Doctor, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Now we got the Dinner Debonair, followed fucking asshole writing. We got the Dinner Debonair, followed immediately by Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, back in action.
Back in action.
Facing Kylan King. I'm surprised that JR didn't make any notes about thick women. Dr. Baker's notes are back. I was disappointed because the only one Tony read was about breast cancer awareness, which was nice.
Yep.
But didn't read any other ones.
But JR said she's the most dominant bitch.
Bitch on the butt. Bad. No. That wasn't JR. That was.
You're right.
That was no. So JR said she's the baddest bitch on the block. I heard. And then Tony
Correct.
goes, she's a domineering bitch.
Yeah, there we go. She's a dominating bitch with a lot of notes. But she's the baddest bitch on the block. So I heard.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, the Good Doctor countering everything at the beginning. Then she hits a flatliner right into the turnbuckle onto Kylan King. Kylan King getting a little bit of offense in, but then Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, takes back control of the sling blade, then a DDT. Then she hits a vicious and crisp fisherman's neck breaker, and the Good Doctor wins with the lockjaw. It's been so long, I forgot she gets the glove. Yeah. And she gets the glove. Lockjaw.
From Rebel.
Yep. I love also Tony on commentary mixing up Rebel and Reba the entire night.
Wait, twice. I wrote that down. Domineering bitch. Skivone said Rebel Reba twice.
So Cesar, what'd you think? What'd you think of this match? What'd you think of the Good Doctor making a comeback?
I thought it was good. I don't know if they're gonna put Sheeta with somebody for All Out. If they want to, they could go with the Good Doctor, Britt Baker, DMD.
Man, I hope so.
She should win the title. She really should win the title.
Yes.
Member of the hashtag World Order. Yes, she should.
Oh, snap.
Yes, she should win the title because Sheeta's role is fucking boring as shit. And at least the Good Doctor has good. She's got good off-camera shit. She's got good promos. Yo, Skivone the whole night was like, this bitch gave me notes. I gotta read this shit. like it was. So you know when she wrestled. And he's talking about it like at 8:15, and she didn't wrestle till like 9:20. You're like, man, I gotta read this bitch's notes. Yeah, she's fucking this. She's fucking that. Like, yo, it's great because it's great exposure from throughout the night of the card. Yeah, she's a heel. Skivone don't want to talk about her, but he's like her best friend. And she gave her, Britt Baker gave me notes to talk about her during her match. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? No heel really does that. Gave me notes to talk about you during your match. That's some good ass shit. Yeah, man. Like, she should win against Sheeta. I would like that. Because Sheeta's fucking boring. I'm gonna be real. It's fucking boring, man. It's fucking boring. So, like, if you want to switch it up, yes, Britt should win at Full Gear. It should be Britt. Britt's fucking Full Gear.
It's Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, come on, Cesar. Come on.
The
What's
disrespect.
The
disrespect. I showed Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. She should win. That way, you could even, like, have with this fuck shit ranking shit. Because Swole's like 1 or 2. Swole can still be up there. If Dr. Britt Baker DMD beat Sheeta, then Swole can still be 1 or 2. And you keep that feud alive. And that would be great for TV. I mean, it would be great for TV. And then, you know, when that other dumb bitch, Statlander, comes back, or whoever they hire, Diamante, or all this fuck shit,
And she came back
Yeah.
on BTE, Statlander. We'll talk about that later, but she came back on BTE.
Spoiler alert.
Well, that's a spoiler to me because I'm sorry, I did not do the homework and I did not watch
What?
BTE.
Wow.
Cesar, what the fuck, man? John Silver, what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah. I honestly thought about
The disrespect.
yeah, that's some disrespect. I honestly thought about trying to sneak it in on you guys while we were talking about shit before we got to it. Trying to be like, but I thought like, Cesar, why are you looking down a lot? Because
Well, technically, I wrote everything down so we could either do highlights or I could recap the whole fucking thing.
yeah, you can recap it for me, and the sad
Okay.
part is, I'll still watch it after you.
That Chris Statlander.
Because it's so good. It's so good.
That was my highlight,
good.
Gretzky. Gretzky,
Really?
that was my highlight, was the Chris Statlander thing.
I don't think. I mean, we'll get to it later, but I don't think this is as good of a BTE as they usually have.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that was
No.
that was great.
But John
See,
Silver was in
now-
it, so it was must see.
Of course,
Yes.
so Mangria jerked off because John Silver. You look at these guns.
Hey, we
You
all
look at these
jerked off.
guns.
We all
Yeah.
jerked off.
Brody. Yeah. So,
I'm waiting. I'm guessing they filmed it before. I'm waiting for next week's when he mentions the Plan B omelet.
It's gonna
if
happen.
he ever mentions a Pammy, I'm fucking losing my shit.
Should we sue?
No, trust me.
Should we sue?
No.
Yes. Twice.
I only
Oh,
wrote 3
man.
lines. I only wrote 3 lines, Bretsky.
On what, this match?
On my beautiful penmanship here, of course.
Yes, of course.
You see it. You see it, you bitches.
But
Pause that shit when he put the fucking shit up. Pause it, you bitches.
Britt with the hell of a flatliner to the second turnbuckle. This is where I need your guys' help. I wrote
Right.
down Front Chancery by Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. What is that? What's a front chancery?
Well, the last chancery is a fucking Austin Aries when he goes behind the.
Well,
I don't know what a
Bretsky,
front
Bretsky,
chancery
look at your notes. Is there something unique that Dr. Britt
Nope.
Baker, DMD? No? Okay, well, I wrote Front Chancery. I don't know why the fuck I did that, but the last line is Dr. Britt Baker, DMD wins with the lockjaw, but she gets that pink glove on, like you guys had said already.
Yep.
That's
Excellent.
Well, no, the love draws are moved, but I remember they said since it's COVID, she always asked for the glove from Reba, put it in the lockjaw, but she would put it in regularly if it wasn't COVID. So she always gets the glove for the lockjaw, and then she comes it down.
Yes,
Plus,
and
she was wearing pink for breast cancer awareness month. So,
yeah.
if you are a woman listening to this podcast, we love titties.
Brittany.
Yeah.
Brittany
Brittany.
Palmer.
Wow. We're just gonna... All right, Brittany Palmer, we love your titties. Get them checked. No cancer.
I just said she was the female listener. I didn't
Jesus
say
Christ!
her.
I mean, you just
We're
said
not
it
all
like
up on her
so.
titties, Cesar. Come on now.
No, but
Maybe-
I did After
what-
Dark. I did After Dark already.
Maybe 138 is watching through Sweet Nikki's account on this. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody's watching this after Sweet Nikki's. It's when I clean up your fucking YouTube page, Mangria, after you give me the code. Yeah, Sweet Nikki and Brittany Palmer, we love your titties. So, Breast Cancer Awareness Month from the tripods, ladies. If you listen, or if you're with a lady, you listen to this. Tell that bitch to get them checked. We don't want to see titties go. Get that shit. It's
Some
October.
wise words from Julius Caesar. And there's a perfect transition into the next stuff, which is learning about new matches for Full Gear. Well, not just Full Gear. Next week, we're gonna have Orange Cassidy versus Cody Jarrett, and it's in the TNT title match. It's going to be a lumberjack match. And then immediately after this, we find out that at Full Gear, we're going to have Sammy Guevara versus Matt Hardy in an elite deletion match.
Yeah, I'm out.
Mangria
Done.
first. What do you think? First of the lumberjack stipulation for Cody and Orange Cassidy, and then for Sammy versus Matt. Again, I don't know if it's going to be one of those cinematic matches. I don't know what's going to be, but what are your thoughts on both those bouts?
Well, for the lumberjack match, there's gonna be some fuck shit, Cesar.
Dark Order
we're gonna
especially.
get some fuck shit from the Dark Order.
Fuck shit. Wait, if I could have a stamp, fuck shit certified. Fuck shit certified next week for that faggot Cody Jarrett and Orange Cassidy in the lumberjack match. Yeah, I said
Jesus.
it. I said it.
Cesar dropping an F-bomb, Bretsky.
Wow. Wow.
I done said nigga on this podcast twice, and I done said faggot once.
Just wait till we talk about Velveteen.
Oh no! We still have to talk about NXT.
Coon. That fucking coon. I said it.
No, but Bretsky,
Oh.
I didn't
Every
really.
podcast I won't cancel.
I skipped over that and I just went into the Steve-O thing. That I didn't write down anything about.
Well, yeah. All right. Well,
we could
Cesar,
do predictions about that later or whatever.
Well, Cesar, are you excited for Sammy and Matt to have another match where they kill each other?
No, skip it.
All right. Wise words.
Shit match.
Darby Allin has a promo with fucking Steve-O.
Steve-O from Jackass.
So then, okay, it's a Jackass spoof. Haha. This is Darby Allin. This is Body Bag Roll-In. Because of course it is. This was a weird promo. I don't get it. And I watched clips from Jim Cornette's podcast on YouTube. And Cornette made a really good point on his podcast. He said that we should have some reason to sympathize with Darby and to understand. Like, we should understand what in his past makes him want to kill himself. And so, like, he should have explained. Like,
he wants to kill himself?
No, because like every week he like jumps off something, like, you know, he's like, you know, all that stuff, like the Daredevil shit.
Sure. What?
And it's like he should have come out and like explain, like he has to, like, because he doesn't talk. So like, yeah, like, we don't have any reason to understand, like, okay, why do you like to do this? Like, why do you paint your face half the skull? Like, why do you jump off things? We don't have any reason to sympathize with it. So because he doesn't talk or it doesn't explain why he's doing anything, we don't really have any reason to care. He's just doing this wacky shit because he likes doing wacky shit. Well, yeah, like, we don't have any reason. Like, we, like, you know what I mean? Like, because someone made a they brought up because someone made a comparison between him and Jeff Hardy, and you're saying, like, well, at least, like, with the Hardys, you knew who is a distinct Hardy, and you understood like where you knew where they were from. Like, you can say definitively they're from Cameron, North Carolina. You knew their story. You understood, like, the work they put in to get there, and like why Jeff felt that he needed to do what he needed to do. But you don't have that with Darby, so you don't really know. You don't have the sympathy of, like, oh, I understand why you're doing this. So Cesar, since you've been talking about it, what do you think about that? What do you think of this promo, and what do you think of Darby Allin just rolling down in a body bag?
First of all, anybody who says they don't know what Darby Allin's about is dumb as fuck. He's hanging out with people who do dumb shit, aka extreme sports stars. Steve-O has made Jackass for fucking, I don't know how many years on MTV. Then they made 3 movies of them doing dumbass stunts just for laughs. Then he tells Darby to jump in a body bag. It's a fucking body bag. Like, the cops, when they roll up to a scene, put you, if you're non-responsive, in a body bag. We all know what a body bag is, bro. Like, you get in it, you're done. Okay? Like, we see it in movies where people are like, you know, we see it in movies, or like serious movies where like cops or Navy guys or whatever, and they're like, yo, this is a body bag. Get in it. We get that. I got fucking Google alerts today. I had a friend at work today said, yo, man, I was driving home last night. I saw 2 people in a body bag. I got a fucking news alert today that there was a bad crash. People in a body bag. So if, as a wrestler, you're saying you're getting in a body bag, you got to kill me in order to stop me, then yeah, you got to die. Like Steve-O. We all saw Steve-O sniff wasabi like it's cocaine in Japan and like spaz out for 5 minutes. Yeah, it's spicy, it's hot. Fucking yeah, like I get that. Like he's saying, "Yo, Darby, get in the body bag," and he gets into no question. That means he's willing to die for whatever he wants to do. That's the message. If you're dumb and you don't get that, then I'm sorry, you're fucking dumb. You're ignorant as shit. You're dumber than Jake, who doesn't know that crab rangoon has crab in it. You're fucking dumb. That's my take. Darby Allin's willing to die for AEW. He's not going to die. He's going to keep wrestling. That's his gimmick. That's his saying. You stupid bitches.
Well,
that's what Cesar is telling you.
Well, Mangria, are you dumber than Jake? Or did you get what Darby Allin was all about?
I didn't give a flying fuck about this segment. Cesar, this should have been on your White People Wednesday. Fucking Steve-O and Darby bullshit. That was fucking retarded.
Wait. Who says it? What? Who says it's not? Who says it's not?
It should be, but this is the front chancery. I just figured out because I didn't want to disrespect the doctor. I didn't want to disrespect the doctor. This is what they call the front chancery.
Put that shit on.
Oh, the neck breaker.
No, it's
that's the fisherman neck breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the front
fisherman neck breaker, yeah.
And then she did the stomp. That's another significant thing that was pretty cool. But I respect the great doctor, Britt Baker, DMD. Sorry for disrespecting the front chancery. Let's move on to the main event because fuck this
main event.
Main event.
Salute to the doctor.
Fatal 4-way, number one contender tag team match. Butcher and Blade with Bunny. I wrote it at the beginning for no reason at all. Versus Private Party versus.
Yeah, we gonna get into that.
Yep. Believe me, Cesar, we're getting into that.
Butcher and Blade
Bunny versus Private Party versus everyone's favorite Reynolds and Silver versus the Young Bucks. Then the first note that I have is, of course, everything was explained on Dark about the Bunny. How stupid of me. And don't worry, I'll give you time at the end to talk about this because this is some fuck shit right here.
We still gonna get into that.
Yep, that's some fuck shit right there. FTR joins commentary. Bucks start off double teaming Mr. BTE himself, John Silver. Bucks double drop kick to Blade. They're dominating early. Isaiah Cassidy with some really good athleticism with Nick Jackson, Nick and Isaiah with double kip ups. The Bucks shake Private Party's hands, then Private Party turns the tables when they super kick the Bucks. Matt and Blade then start trading punches. JR is still saying that Silver is jacked up on Diet Mountain Dew. It's like the fifth time tonight. Private Party's going out diving on everybody. Bunny is blocking Butcher from getting hit. You would not hit a woman. Which was okay. That was pretty good. Quen almost shortchanged. Mark Quen, he goes for a shooting star. He almost misses. But he still hits it enough on Blade. Still no clue what happened in picture-in-picture. Silver and Quen are in the ring when the commercial ends, so that's all I know. All of a sudden, Silver goes on a fucking rampage, and he starts destroying everybody. John Silver just beats the fuck out of every single human being other than Alex Reynolds. Dark Order starts dominating Mark Quen, but the Bucks break up the pin. Mark Quen blocks a Dark Order double suplex. All of a sudden, they hit Silly String on Alex Reynolds. Private Party hits the Hardy Party to Reynolds, and the Bucks again break up the pin. JR, his word of the night, I guess, was ballyhoo. He keeps on saying how much ballyhoo the Bucks had. Mm-hmm. Nick Jackson killing the Dark Order with kicks. The Bucks double super kick to Butcher. Then Nick, a really cool move where he missile drop kicked. Matt had Mark Quen up for a pile driver, and Butcher was on the floor. So Nick missile drop kicked into Quen for that pile driver assistance, and then he turned the drop kick into a senton onto Butcher. Then Cassie almost wins at the inside cradle. Cassie's going so desperate he tries to tag John Silver of all people, but the Bucks knocked Silver off of the apron and every other option to tag out. Mark Quen prevents the Meltzer driver, and Cassie rolls up Matt Jackson, but Matt then counters into a roll-up for the win. Do you want to talk about what happened after now or later, Langria?
You can do it now.
All right. So then after the Young Bucks win, it's going to be the Young Bucks versus FTR at Full Gear for the tag team championships. This whole time, FTR, I loved. They were just basically shitting on everyone trying to do dives. Like, I think at one point Mark Quinn hit a dive. He's like, "Oh, you could have just punched him in the head. It would have done all the same thing." You know, that was pretty funny. All of a sudden, some dude in a mask who everyone knew was Tully Blanchard jumps the Bucks with a chair. Then he jumps off the second rope to complete the spike pile driver. Cash jumps off the second rope onto a chair wrapped around the leg of Matt Jackson. And wow, surprise, the guy was Tully Blanchard. I want to hear Cesar's rant about the fucking dark explanation shit last, because that's money. So Mangria, go ahead, wax poetic on this match and the aftermath.
You know when
Mangria, please wax poetic, because I gotta go get beers, so I don't want to stop the recording.
Wait, Cesar, wait. I want to give you a compliment. I'm gonna compliment you right now. What you said about us looking at other things in the match to talk about instead of just breaking it down play by play. I took that to heart, so I'm trying to do that in my notes. Because you said.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna respect it, and then when you start NXT, then I'm gonna go get beers. Cause it's literally like a room away. But I want to hear this. So if you got it, flaunt it, Mangria. Give me with some truth, brother.
The respect.
The
respect. The actual respect.
Main event, tag team, fatal four-way, Butcher and the Blade with Bunny versus the Young Bucks versus Private Party versus Reynolds and Silver, my favorites, FTR on commentary. I was praying that Silver and Reynolds would win, but their chances were not great. Private Party outsmart the Bucks and super kick them. If there's no DQ, why isn't this a tornado tag? Commercial picture-in-picture, I didn't get that shit. John Silver goes on a Cesaro-like run, attacking everybody in the fucking ring. Private Party channeling a Hardy Party. Forehead Jackson attacks every team. Pile Drive Senton took way too long for the Bucks. Nick Jackson gets a roll-up pin on Isaiah Cassidy. Cesar, this word is in our vocabulary forever. Fuck shit. Isaiah's shoulders were up, Cesar.
Yeah, see?
Isaiah's shoulders were up. They were up.
Oh my God, it's not just me. It's not just me. All right, who wrote that down? It's not just me.
Somebody hits Matt with a chair. Spike pile driver to Forehead Jackson. Chair attack by FTR and Tully to Matt's leg. Bucks faces now. Are the Bucks faces now? Are they faces? Not sure. Cesar, enlighten us with your rant. I am ready and waiting to hear it.
So this match was the main event of AEW. I have some notes. I have some specs.
Oh, I'm excited.
I have some fuck shit.
I can see the steam coming off the top of his head.
The fuck shit ending count went up another digit for this one. We are at 5. Because
five time.
Yeah. So, all right. So what I wrote down was mostly the fucking guys. I like that you guys covered the match. I wrote down a lot of the commentator notes.
Okay.
So when Butcher and Blade were on top, Kenny literally said, not Kenny.
Cash, Dax.
No, yeah, Dax laughed a lot. I wrote that in my notes. But yeah, but Dax also said, Butcher a good looking guy. And that was a zoom in on the Butcher. It was literally a zoom in on the Butcher when he said, yo, Butcher's a good looking guy. It was a zoom in. That motherfucker dirty as fuck. He's old as fuck. Clanging his knees on the ring. Clanking. Oh, fuck up. What the fuck up? Jacked up. Oh, hold on. All right, I'm going to read the drunk ass notes from you. I'm going to read these drunk ass notes. They were all fucked up. Butcher, a good looking guy. Zoom in on the Butcher. What the fuck? Jacked up on Diet Dew. FTR is laughing a lot on commentary. Oh, there was a smash cut to Guevara and Matt, I guess. Sammy Guevara and Matt were fighting a lot. And
who do you mean not Sammy?
No, there was like a no. Sammy did come out and fight Matt because there was a point in the ring where everybody just stared at him. Sammy
Was it? Oh, was this during
Guevara-
picture in picture?
No, yeah, I think it was during picture because
Yeah,
Okay,
like Matt
I have
Hardy,
no idea what you're talking
No
about.
clue. Yeah.
yeah, because Matt Hardy came out with Private Party, and I think during a commercial, Sammy Guevara came out and fought with Matt to the back round because I was like, Guevara and Matt are fighting again. This is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
If it's in the drunk, if
nuts.
it's in the drunk notes, it's true.
If it's in the drunk notes, it's fucking true. Oh, then I wrote step up to spin forearm, to kick, to stunner, to German, to pin. Jesus! These Dark Order crackers is on a roll. That must have been that pin they tried to put on where John Silver and
Yeah. Reynolds.
yeah, that part was that. I was like, oh no. Then there was a part where Butcher is just standing in the ring with the ref. The blade just tagged himself in. So yeah, somebody was knocked out. Blade pulled him to the ring, with the Butcher just standing in the ring. So like, this is a botch.
Oh, that's right. Reynolds legit got knocked out for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
He was
see,
legit knocked out for 2 minutes, and nobody noticed.
And then like Blade pulled him to the ropes.
Yeah.
And Butcher was just standing in the ring, but the ref wasn't counting. See, I wrote on the fuck shit. JR says grit like 3 times.
Yep.
This is just grit. See, this tag match could have been great. But the reasons
Could have been great.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Sangria. As Brother Quarter would say.
This match was great.
Yeah. This one could have been great. Except those faults. But no. It was great. It was good. It was good sports entertainment if you watch it live. If you're picking for the picking shit, which what I'm trying to do now for all of these Wednesday things, this is what's wrong with it. But yeah, the Butcher was in the ring for like 5 seconds, and then yeah, like you said, motherfucker was knocked out, and the Blade pulled him to the corner and tagged himself in, and then they did a double team move on him, which didn't help them win. So like, what the fuck, bro? Like, work your camera angles better. Like work your camera angles, work your other fuck shit better. And no, it was a great match. The Bucks win, but the Bucks aren't gonna fucking win the titles. We know this shit. And then yeah, that motherfucker's shoulders were not on the match. It was a fucking roll up to a roll up, and the ref was behind him. And now, yeah, but if you looked, his shoulders were on the match. So what are you gonna do? But the Bucks get the pay-per-view super kick party, and fucking fuckboy gonna announce that shit. The young fuckboy gonna announce that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
What do you
It
think?
was all right, but it wasn't.
What do you think about the announcement that the continuation of the Bunny story on Dark?
Yeah. First of all, I actually did write that down. I'm sorry, I didn't mention that first. I wrote this. They explain why the Bunny's back. Oh, Eddie Kingston said it on Dark, so I guess that's fucking law. So Eddie Kingston talks. Shit ending counter is at 5. It's at 5. AEW shit ending counter from last week to this week is at 5. I thought it was a shit ending counter. It's a roll up to a roll up. We all know the roll up, the most dangerous move in sports entertainment. But that motherfucker Isaiah, his shit wasn't even on the mat, but the fucking ref was behind Matt Jackson. So he couldn't even really see. So even if he did kick out, he wouldn't even see who to count to 3. So shit ain't counters at 5. That's what I got for AEW.
And with that, we are officially done with AEW. Nice long review for you folks.